As gas prices climb, the blame is being placed on higher crude oil prices. And that news comes as we learn that the number of U.S. drilling rigs is actually going down again. So, time to talk more about this on Portland's Afternoon News with our oil and gas pro, Rey Trevino. Welcome, Rey.
Oh, thank you for having me, Tim.
The report I saw today shows a drop of 11% in active rigs over the past year. Does that jibe with what you're seeing?
Yes. In fact, as of today's current Baker Hughes reports, we're at about 675 rigs, and we're technically down 81 from basically this day last July.
So what's the primary reason you're seeing that rigs are being taken offline?
The primary reason is basically due to the administration and the regulations that they put on place on federal lands, and how they've also slowed down the process to get a permit to drill a well at this time here in the United States.
Gotcha. Now, if you're just joining us here on Portland's Afternoon News, again, you're hearing oil and gas industry professional Rey Trevino talking about the falling number of U.S. oil rigs. That news comes at the same time that we're hearing that crude oil prices are going up, and as you know, that means higher gas prices. So, Rey, besides the energy production, the estimate is around 10 million jobs, roughly 6% of all U.S. jobs that are tied to the oil and gas industry. Do you think those workers are at risk?
At this time with this administration, I'll give you the crude truth. And yes, those jobs are at a risk. There's no ifs or buts about that. This administration wants to end oil and gas and coal overnight. If they could flip the switch, and they would flip the switch and pop a champagne bottle to celebrate. So yes, that is one main reason for sure.
Do you think the industry is in trouble? And as far as transitioning, is there a way that we could transition away from as much use of oil?
As an oil and gas producer myself, Tim, I don't think we're in trouble as far as is oil and gas going away tomorrow. Absolutely not. Are we in trouble as a country that we're going to see higher gas prices? Absolutely. Some people are now speculating that we could see $100 oil by the end of the year. I want to also make this point as we think about trouble. Here, we're down 81 drilling rigs in the United States. The international number is up 143. And yet OPEC has cut 500,000 barrels of production a day, and Russia is standing pat at their low numbers. So I do see us, the price going up. As far as an energy transition, Tim, to have a real transition, the key word would need to be natural gas. Natural gas would be a great way to truly transition from oil to something else. And natural gas could give us the next 100 years of clean, abundant, and inexpensive energy that would then provide power to the grid that we already have in place.
Is there motivation within the industry and within among politicians, I guess, to make that happen?
Oh, that's a good one. Their motivation is definitely to transition, especially if you're a Democrat. I like to think that right now a lot of Republican politicians are still fighting for oil and natural gas. There's a lot of great things. A lot of public transportation already uses compressed natural gas. So there's a lot of good things we can do, and I would like to think down the road we can see something like that, yes.
We have been talking about U.S. oil production and the resulting gas prices with Rey Trevino. Rey, good to have you on the show. Thanks for your time.
Thank you, Tim. I do appreciate it, and I hope everyone has a great day.